Okay, I thought I'd cover this because it is kind of a funny thing if you watch the internet, and especially comments and different social media platforms. Everybody gets into these little groups, and next thing you know, everybody's going crazy about who's better or who's fake. And I thought I'd take the time just to give my opinion. Now, with rubs, I give them hell all the time. But that's just because, where I came from, the way I was raised through the stuff. But I have to say, does it really matter? Because you're having a lot more people that are getting on motorcycles and enjoying the sport of motorcycles, that it really shouldn't matter where things break down. There are so many subcultures within the motorcycling scene. I think there's room for everybody as long as they love motorcycles. Isn't that what this is all supposed to be about, is motorcycles? The politics and stuff that come into play, the different ways people designate one person or another. I did that show on the CBO. And I said to myself, and I said to you, even though I could afford one, I would never get one. Because they're like $51,000 or something like that out the door, and I don't think about paying that kind of money for a motorcycle. I actually would get a Dodge Charger, a Camaro, or a Mustang, but that's just me. And then people came back, oh, we see how you feel about motorcycles. You'd rather get a car than get one of them. Well, yeah, you're crazy to think I'm going to pay that kind of money. Because one, I live up north where you can only ride 6 months out of the year. Now, maybe it would have been better if I lived down south or out west. It might be worth it. But I just don't think that I want to put that kind of money out, take a hit in depreciation on it, because a lot of people don't think about that with motorcycles. You buy new, you're going to get hit with depreciation. So you're already freaking underwater with your loan. But that doesn't mean that I hold something against somebody because they would want to go out and get that motorcycle. I just think it isn't worth it. For one, it only comes with the 117. You'd think the new crate motor would be put into something like that for that price, but no, they're having you pay $8,000 extra for the crate motor. But I look at stuff in a logical way. And then you had a lot of people in that video come up and say, well, that's a rub for you. That's what rubs do. And here I'm thinking, well, who really cares? I pick on them all the time on my other channel, but at the same point, they're riding a motorcycle. And you know what I love about them? I really do, and I'm serious about this. They'll go buy that CVO, ride it for a couple years, take the hit on the depreciation, and next thing you know, you get to go in there and swoop and go buy that sucker for cheap. That's just like any motorcycle you see that is used with low mileage. Most of the time, it sat in the garage, didn't freaking ride it anywhere, and you get the beneficial experience of buying a brand new freaking bike almost for next to nothing. But the CVO thing really got people going on rubs. Then you had, and the reason why I had the title for this video was because I seen another channel talking about, well, the rubs are running the scene now. I really don't think anybody is. I just think you have different cultures, subcultures within the scene. Everybody does their own thing. Like me, I like going out partying, causing hell, and all that kind of stuff. But others, you have that just want to go to a Harley Davidson dealership, go to a hog meeting, get out there and ride with people that are just like them. Harley Davidson dealers have become basically like Dunkin' Donuts now. But the dealerships are basically for Harley guys that just want to hang out, chill, talk, act like, they know what they're doing mechanically. You know what? There's a swipe right there. I shouldn't have swiped at anybody like that. But that's like what they like doing. I think what people that's lived this life every single day get upset about is the fact that they go and spend so much money on their clothing, which, hey, it's on them. They got the money. I don't care. But then they try to throw an attitude like they live this every day. This is who they are. When in fact, we used to call them weekend warriors. It upsets, guys that are hardcore in the scene when they walk in a bar and hear this kind of stuff. But do I think that they're running anything? No, I don't think that that's their intention. I'm not defending anybody here. I think they just want to jump on a motorcycle, enjoy their ride, and get a taste of what everybody gets on a motorcycle. Come on, let's be honest, man. Jumping on a motorcycle is some good mental health therapy. And I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you claim to be. Everybody gets some mental health therapy when it comes to riding that motorcycle. That's what it was all about, man. You can be freaking upset as heck before you get on that motorcycle. When you come home, you're all smiles. Who wouldn't want to get into that? It's kind of like the scene has turned into high school, okay? You had your football players, your cheerleaders, the nerds, all that stuff. But in the scene, you got your rubs, you got your regular hardcore biker independents, you got your clubbers, you got those who love racing. It's like a big high school game at that point. Which is kind of ridiculous. Aren't we all old enough to know, hey, get over the high school games? But I do pick on them. You know what? I'll be the first one to say on my other channel, Insane Throttle, because some of the stuff they do is stupid. I say just go out there, ride your motorcycle, have fun. Don't try to be something you're not, and people will accept you for that. That's just like that whole argument, what's a biker? I talked about that on my other show, and it's real easy. Not caring what other people think and doing you. No need to overcomplicate anything. So if you have the money to, say, spend all this, or you trailer your motorcycle, who cares what anybody else thinks? Just do you. That's all I'm saying. What do you all think? Do you think what this other channel was talking about is the rubs are taking over the scene? Do you think it's childish? What do you think? Let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Monday and Thursdays, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. New video all the time. Rock on.
Goodbye, vamoose, adios, ciao, so long, get your hat jack.
#1 internet biker radio show is now available on Spotify and all major platforms, including iHeartRadio, iTunes, Stitcher, and more. Don't forget to become a subscriber on any one of these platforms so you can be notified right away when our weekly episode is uploaded so you never miss an episode.